It's not about me, it's about them. Have you ever heard of this saying? I know I've heard this so much in the spiritual community, especially when I first started out my spiritual healing practice. Now, I understand the premise as to where this come from. Like, this is really a powerful statement to help us get out of the head and get into the heart and really just kind of put the ego aside and come from this soul driven and heart centered space to serve. And it's beautiful. Having said that, I don't resonate 100% in totality as to the entire statement on its own. And I will share a little bit more about what I mean by that and why I share that later. Right now, though, I want to share quickly that if you have been following my energy update, you will know that usually my energy update ends with a quick light language activation. This month, I wanted to do something a little bit differently just to shake things up and create things that are more aligned as to where I am, as to what you might need, or rather might be of service to you. So for this month, I'm playing around with the idea that rather than doing a quick light language transmission, which is powerful on its own, it will be amazing to explore for you to have the opportunity to experience the full benefit of being in a full light language activation rather than like just a quick one. You can do that by joining our free Starseed gathering. So come on in and join in and have fun, and you'll go through the healing journey as well as the light language activation. And you can find more description in the link below. And it's really easy. You just have to get your name on it, and I'll see you in the Starseed gathering where you can experience the full benefit of it. And the theme will be in alignment with the theme that I'm about to share today, which is about being on service and eventually stepping into the feminine leadership. And we'll explore that a little bit more details in the Starseed gathering itself. But for today, I want to come in more from a space of playing with the idea of stepping into service first, and then we can dive deeper into the leadership portion in the gathering itself. Make sense? Okay, so coming back to what I was sharing earlier today, where I talk about it's not about me, it's about them, right? And the reason I don't fully agree with this statement on its own is because the way I feel about it is that it feels to me like it's an all or nothing game. It's either what I win or you win, or I win and you lose. Get what I'm saying? It's like an either or and like a zero sum game, and it doesn't sit well with me. It just feels not wholesome or complete for either party. And what it might look like for you might look a bit different, meaning to say, if you are, especially if you are a starseed light workers, a leadership, and a starseed visionary who is stepping up into service and into leadership and sharing your gifts into the world. Maybe you just started your healing practice, or you want to expand your business. Wherever you are, you will be facing clients and you will be doing your work in order to be of service. But what does it really mean when we say it's not about you but it's about them? Does that mean that you don't have boundary? Or does it mean that you continue to get underpaid because it's not about you but it's about them? Or does it mean that you do what you hate because it's not about you? You get what I'm saying? It doesn't really quite make sense, right? When we take it quite literally like that. Of course, this is like my interpretation of the sentence. The sentence itself, there is no right or wrong. It's just what meaning or value we give to it, and it's up to us to give it. This is just my way of interpretation, because for me, it's very important that I define my own truth and I live by that, rather than just taking on whatever that is being shared around, especially in spiritual community. We heard a lot of saying, a lot of teaching, but if it is not true to my soul calling, it's not true for me. So it's important for me to interpret it in my own way and make sure it serves me. And I invite you to do the same, and hence why this month energy update, we're going to talk a little bit more about that. So for me, it is not about me or it's about you, but it's about us. So using myself as an example, what it means is that how can I be of service to you while doing what I love? In what way can I serve you while filling my cup up? You see how it is about both of us? It's about me doing what I love because I need to make sure my cup is full, otherwise I got nothing to give to you. But at the same time, making sure that what I offer has value and has transformative power and healing power to you. And also it's also about making sure that it is in alignment with why I'm here and what I'm meant to do and things like that. But it is about learning when to say no. It is about knowing how to put boundary in my business, and it's also about knowing how much to give so that I don't overgive, but similarly I don't undergive. Like, so there is like this sweet spot and balance, right? So that is what it means for me when I look into this dynamic of the relationship. Is about us. It's not an either or. If you have been following along, you will notice that there has been like a recurring theme that has been coming up in most of my sharing recently, and that is along the line of balance. This calling for us to really learn how to find that sweet spot as we dance in this polarity and in this contrast that life has to offer for us, to find that sweet spot and that balance as we return to oneness, especially in your Starseed Awakening and healing journey. This is something that we all go through again and again and again, because we will continue be facing this polarity, and it's important to know how to dance it in a way that it serves us. So I'm gonna end with like a journal prompt so that you get to define what it truly means to be of service to you. And as I shared earlier, right, what it truly means to be of service for me, it really is about how I can do what I love and not sacrifice myself while giving value and while giving value and service to the other person. No matter what kind of relationship it is, it's about win-win-win for everyone involved. And I always set the intention to everything I do as such that may everything that is being shared, that is being said or shared or done, be done of the highest good of all. And so now it's your turn to actually define what it means for you. So here are your journal prompts for today. Now, I'm going to just kind of list down the journal prompts, so take note of those journal prompts and you can set your own time and space to answer them later. So there is not going to be a pause in between the prompts, because this is not like a journaling session that we are doing together. And the reason I'm doing this is because everyone needs different time. So I would rather for you to decide for yourself how much time and space you have and want to put into the journaling session. So just note down the prompts and journal later, or bring that question into your meditation, or simply let that out to the universe and let it be answered. So ready? Now the first prompt is, upon hearing the words, "It's not about me, it's about them," how does it make you feel? I repeat again. So when you hear the words, "It's not about me, it's about them," how does it make you feel? The second one is, what does that trigger in you when you hear that sentence? And the third one is, what does that sentence mean to you? So again, it's not about me, but it's about them. The first prompt, how does that sentence make you feel? Second prompt, what does that trigger in you? Third, what does it mean to you? Is this sentence true or not? Like, what does it mean, right? And the last one, what does being of service truly mean for you? What does being of service truly mean for you? How does it look like? What is it gonna look like? So let it all out and let the answer come to you in perfect timing, sequence, and order. So with that, I'm sending you much love, and that's all for the journal prompt and update for today. And I'll see you in the Starseed Gathering for the healing journey as well as the light language activation. Can check it out in the description below. I'm Alice, your Starseed guide and healer. It has been an honor to be with you today, and see you in the gathering.